going on, guys? It is me, Michael Wiebe here, back at it again, finally, and it feels fantastic, I must say. These past few days, Wednesday, Thursday, I didn't make a video because I woke up and boy was I tired, and I could not bring myself to do it. I don't even think I was thinking straight when I woke up those mornings, so I mean, whoa. I mean, today it was raining this morning, and so my boss said that there's a lot of rain, so we can't really do anything. I'll text you or I'll call you after lunch, and then I'll let you know when we'll be at work. So I don't know if I'm going to work today at all or not, but either way, I'm excited to do this video. And also, balance changes, guys. You know what I do during balance changes. I use some of those cards, and I make a deck out of it. So we're just going to kind of go over it real quick here. Night Witch. You know you have a problem with the Night Witch if people who are at 5,600 trophies are using a level 1 Night Witch and getting wins because that's how strong it is. The Night Witch was so strong. And the fact that they're going to be spawning 3 bats on death instead of 4, and the bat spawn speed is going to be from to 6 seconds from 5 seconds, that's going to be pretty cool, I think. I'm going to jump into the battle, and I'm just going to talk about some of the things. As you guys will be able to tell, I'm using only things that are going in there. The next thing that's changing in the game is stacking, which I think will only really. It looks like I think we're gonna go against Royal Giant deck, which will only affect things, in my opinion, in 2v2. So when you're having like double rage or double anything, I feel like that's the only time it'll really shine. And then the tornado. Oh, that was a bad pull. See, I don't know how to use a tornado really, but you see the tornado is now sucking from 2.5 seconds. Oh boy. From 2.5 seconds, or 2.5 seconds from 3 seconds. So I think that's going to be pretty game changing. Don't even get a shot off. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. At least kill the one. Perfect. So that I think is going to change things. I know to my timing sometimes with some of these cards when I have to tornado them isn't the greatest. I never use tornado, so I mean it's expected that I'm not going to be great with it in that sense. And so, but going against other people, it's only lasting 2.5 seconds. I think it will really help me out as well, especially with the Executioner. Executioner, I think, is a balanced card, so affecting some of the things that made it really strong was probably a better idea than changing the card itself to begin with. Okay, I'm just going to tornado all of this. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Because I'm hoping that my Inferno Dragon would have tanked a little bit longer for my Bandit to do some work, but I guess not. And I'm going to go here and then here, hopefully drag some of those to the center. I don't know if that's a good play, bring them to the center. It's whatever. And the log. And see, you guys already know, I don't really use the log anymore. I find the log kind of useless with all these air decks that are coming out, especially with the Night Witch as well. It brings a whole different air thing to the table, and so I mean, is it really a viable card? I don't know. Anyways, for me, I know a lot of people that use it and they just shred with it, which is understandable. It is a nice card. And I used it a lot at the beginning too, but then Lava Loon started happening, and I had nothing to really deal with the aftermath of it all. And so it really affected everything for me. And I'm just going to log all this back so I can't get damage to that done. I'm going to go like that just to tank for that a little bit more. And then I'm going to go Bandit, hopefully to tank for the... Oh, get in front, yes! Perfect. No, don't target on that, you loser. We're going to go here, and then we're going to go log it, because that's good value. Oh, no, I missed. So my placement isn't the greatest, but anyways, I'm going to keep going down here. Skeletons back to 3 from 4. They keep making them go back and forth. I think there's something really wrong with... I don't know, maybe they're just doing that to change things up. I mean, the skeletons aren't that strong of a card, but with Battle Ram out, it kind of makes it annoying either way you look at it. Because Battle Ram for 4 elixir, for 1 elixir, you can pretty much stop it. And that, which is kind of annoying. Which is kind of annoying. Get it? I just placed a witch and another one. Which is kind of annoying, obviously. And I'm going to just go like this, because I haven't used a tornado much. I'm hoping that it kills it a lot faster than it... Oh, don't tank for my witch. Oh, get a shot off, you stupid thing. So I've tried using this deck a few times, using the balance change cards, and it's so hard to win. It's pretty much all defensive cards, and see, I didn't even touch his tower. That's pretty much all it is defensive cards, and not really anything offensive, or not really a tank to help with the offense. I feel like this deck worked better for me than the last one. And the next thing, the Bandit, guys. The Bandit will now have more hit points, which is fantastic because I find it died too much and it rarely ever got to the tower, which I think it's something that needs to happen. And it also is going to dash faster, which is also something very beneficial for it, so people can't spawn something last second and then stop it entirely. And so, I mean, that's going to be a great thing. Inferno Tower, or not Inferno, Inferno Dragon. That card has not seen a lot of love. It is a very, very unrealistic card to really use. It's a very unrealistic card to really use. Everyone pretty much is running Zap. And they can't nerf Zap again, because if they nerf Zap again, it's going to be really pointless. People are going to be using Zap just because of the... Oh, look at that. A Bandit took it out with only one swing. Cool. Skarmy. Everyone's running Skarmy for some reason. The Inferno Dragon with 7 extra hit points. What do you think it'll get? An extra hit? Like, would the tower will need 1 extra hit, 2 extra hits on it? And I think that'll kind of stop it. No! Every time I keep missing that. Why did it zap? Why did it go that way instead of towards the wizard? That's what I want to know. I thought that was closer. Did he log me? I wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to get my tornado down. Maybe he's got a hog too, so that's going to be really bad. But yeah, hit points. Is it going to get 2 extra hits off? I think that's kind of going to be about it. That's 7%. That's also quite a bit. And also going to retarget faster, which is going to be pretty cool. Just to be able to see that happen. He just used his log. If I can go Night Witch and Clone, but he has Tornado and he's got Wizard and Ice Wizard. And so I don't think that's a great idea. I'm going to try the other lane. I haven't really touched that tower, so not like it really makes a difference. He's in a Tornado here. And then I imagine he's going to... Boom. Finally activated it. I'm activated now. Activated now. Bandit chased him all the way back. See, boom. It would have dashed a little bit quicker and also probably wouldn't have died like instantly after it spawned. So that's good to know. Ooh. I don't want to deal with all of that garbage. The Inferno Drag, okay, the Witch. So, the Witch is pretty exciting, although I think it's going to be too overpowered with what it has. A hit points of 5%. So, like these fireballs might not kill it now. I don't know exactly how much health it has compared to his fireballs. Or does this guy have fireball? The last guy did, I know that. And then, I don't know how it's going to compare. We both had the exact same idea. I don't know exactly how it's going to compare. I hope it's going to be pretty... You know, I hope that if they're doing it, it's actually going to make sense that, why? With, like, a fireball not being able to kill it. But then again, the Witch is a very strong card already, if it's played correctly. It is easy to counter, but I mean, how strong can something really be before it's not... Before people are actually going to start using it? I think it's going to be I think it's going to be fairly strong, and I'm a little bit worried about that. I don't know what to do with that. And see, that's exactly how it is. I barely touched his tower again. And so, I mean, these decks, they're pretty much just changing defensive decks from the beginning to the get-go. I even watched some of Molt and Nick at Night's gameplay. They played together. And just for them, their matches went into overtime every time because it was so hard to get something to the other side. They used a little bit different. They kind of made their own decks around certain cards that were being changed, but it's still really hard to make a deck out of it. The Clone is cloning faster, which I think will make it more viable on the ladder instead of just 2v2. You don't ever really see clone ever. I don't even think I used it in that last match. And then the battle ram. I don't understand that change at all. How does that even make sense, guys? Destroying the ram won't affect the barbarians. So what? Are they gonna like make, or it said, I read why they removed it because there were some bugs. Was some of the bugs they used the poison, and once the shield went off, the poison wasn't affecting the barbarians, or was it things like that, or like what is it exactly? Was it I don't know. And somebody, Nick and Knight and Molt, they mentioned that maybe the bowler, because he's going like that and he bowls it, and if it breaks, and at the same time, I think when it breaks, that it bowls at the same time, and it gives them a little bit of damage. I feel like maybe that'll be fixed. I don't know. I have no idea exactly what's going on. Maybe if it's going to be like a log, the log won't affect the barbarians if it's killed right before. I don't know. And then the bats count to 4 from 5. The bats cost 2 elixir, and they have as much health as a skeleton. Why is it 2 elixir with 4? Where you get 4 elixir from skeletons, or you get 4 skeletons out of 1 elixir, and it has the same health and has got kind of the same attack. Why do you get that? I don't get why that's 2 elixir and that's 4, because I would love to use it. And see, I finally got the Night Witch, because weren't able to tell from my matches. I don't really know how to use her in this deck. I'm trying to figure it out. And I also haven't been playing a whole lot. I've had like no time to do whatever. And as you can see, my luck with playing hasn't been that great. These are challenges. I lost these 2 on purpose just so I could hopefully try the double elixir draft challenge, which I suck at, guys. I absolutely suck at double elixir draft. Anyways, guys, it was nice to be back. If you guys have any thoughts, concerns, comments, there's a place for that down below. Write it out, please. Also, I just appreciate all you guys watching. Guys, I hope things go well for you, and I hope these changes. Tell me what you guys think about that. Hashtag love it or hashtag hate it. I'm not sure where I'm at. Goblin Gang is going to really set me back. I don't even know if I'm going to use it then if they are nerfing it. But anyways, guys, how do you feel about these? Comment down below on what's going on. And then until next time, guys, I'm going to see you guys then.